Today we're going to be talking about problem solving using two different methods. And these are great methods to use when you have a word problem that may be difficult to understand the first time you read it or have a lot of different parts. Alright, so our first method is to draw a diagram. And this strategy can help you visually understand a problem. Sometimes when you read it, it doesn't always make sense until you draw a picture or see it down in very specific ways. Okay? All right, the second method is to write an equation. This is a great strategy when you have equal quantities in the problem, and that will make it a lot easier. Also, it's a really good strategy when you have multiple segments or multiple variables that you are trying to figure out, and you need to write multiple equations or one large equation. Okay? Alright, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to do a word problem, and I'm going to show you how to solve this word problem using the first method, which is drawing a diagram, and how to solve it using the equation. Alright, there's no method that is the right choice, it's what works best for you. So if you understand the equation better than the diagram or vice versa, that is your personal choice, but I'm going to show you both. So our problem is the tail of a kite steadies the kite in the air. One of the longest kites is a Chinese dragon kite. The length of one particular dragon kite, including its tail, is 21 feet. If the tail is 15 feet longer than the kite body, how long is the kite body? Okay, so I'm just going to, for this particular purpose, I'm just going to make my kite body or my tail a little bit longer. Okay, uh, so we know from the top all the way to the bottom of the kite, it's going to be 21 feet. Okay? Alright, now it says here if the tail is 15 feet longer than the kite body. So that means that the tail is both the length of the body and 15 feet because it's 15 longer than the kite body. Alright, so we have three different sections here. So if I take 21 minus 15, and 21 minus 15 is 6, that is the length of this segment to this segment, all right? Now we just want to know, because our question just is asking how long the kite body is. So if this entire section is 6, but they're both equal, then we can divide 6 by 2 and get 3. So the kite body is 3 feet long. Alright, so this is just the first method. Okay, the second method with the exact same problem is to write an equation. So in this case, we actually need to set variables for the different lengths. So I'm going to say the B is going to equal body. Okay, and I'm going to say that the what we know is that if we add the body plus the length, and I'm just going to use L, so I'm going to say length is L, okay, equals the total height, okay, so I'm just going to put that as K. Alright, and we know that the total kite is actually 21 feet long. So I can say B plus L is going to equal 21 feet. Okay? Alright, now we know that the tail is 15 feet longer than the kite body. So I'm going to say I have a body here, just like down here, plus, now in this particular one, it says it's 15 feet longer than the kite body. So I'm actually going to say body plus 15, and it equals the total length, which is 21. So now our problem is we just need to solve for b, okay? So b plus b is 2b plus 15 equals 21. All right. And because I'm adding 15, I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides because it is the inverse operation. All right, so 15 minus 15 just goes away and becomes 0. So I have 2b equals 21 minus 15, which is 6. Divide both sides by 2 because the relationship between 2 and b is multiplying, and the inverse operation is to divide. So I'm going to divide. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so I just have b left, equals 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So my body length is 3 feet. All right, so tomorrow what we're going to do is just practice working on some word problems using these two strategies. Please come to class with any questions, and that's all I have for you tonight. Oh, and hi, Sophie.